your ex? Is it disrespectful for someone to do this? Let me see who look anxious. Caprice face blank. Is it like she'll say something, but it don't matter?
Because I can't get that image about the spit out my head. Like, you didn't mess, man.
Come on, man. We're moving on. We ain't talking about that no more.
All right, well, I'll answer.
All right, Josh, I'm gonna start with you with this one, man. Or I mean, this isn't disrespectful. I'll go first, but I like to let y'all, what you think, man? Is it disrespectful? And this is personally.
Personally, yeah. If we've been rocking for a long time, we was like in a relationship for a long time. Yeah, yeah. I think it's personal. I ain't never had that happen personally, but I do think it. Disrespectful because what was that your intention the whole time? Like, if they break up, maybe I can get with her. Let's see, or you do something to make us break up so you can slide in. But yeah,
I'm gonna save my take to the end. Izzy, what you think about this, man?
Hell yes. I mean, I feel like you're asking all of these questions to like incriminate me later, because I would literally I would not go down without a fight if any of these things happened to me. But honestly, like, I just feel like if you like if another chick got with my ex, I would just think, well, damn, like, well, first, why do you want my leftovers? Two, like, what, do you want to make out with me too? Like, what's up? Like, like, that's what I would think. Like, why are you after like out of all the men in the world, like, why that one? Like, really? Like, nah, you're obsessed with me. End of story.
Caprice, what you think, man?
Because I don't give a fuck about none of my exes, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
I mean, probably like one, because we ended, like, it wasn't a bad relationship or a bad ending. It's just the distance. And that was just like my first boyfriend ever. But even then, like, no, I wouldn't care, because really I'm not around my friends or my family a lot. So.
But like, what about the principle of it, though?
I don't care, because I know that person, and I know that I'm not gonna last with you because I know that person. So I don't know. And I don't really have too many exes, but the exes that I do got, I don't give a fuck. Like, I ain't love them niggas anyway.
Oh.
So I'm a little different than I like when people answer, and I'm different. I'm a little different than most people. I really don't find the problem in this concept. And I don't find a problem in this concept because people always hear me say over and over and over again. I'm not in the business of controlling people, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I used to talk to this person and then I no longer talk to this person anymore, I don't care who talks to this person. Like, that sounds weird to me when I hear people.
But you said like, family member too.
No, I know. I'm still the same on that. I don't.
And you wouldn't care?
No, I wouldn't care.
Listen, I wouldn't care. Bring them to the family reunion. Like,
oh God,
I wouldn't care.
Listen,
wow, you guys are better than me. Cause
listen, matter of fact, I'm gonna give this statement after I finish my part. But so like I said, I don't believe in controlling people, right? You don't really know, cause I understand what Josh said. Like, some people, when they see stuff like that, they get straight into the concept of a conspiring. Like, it's a conspiracy here. Like, oh, you must have already been thinking this before this, while we were together, and all this other stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, it could be true, but my mind don't never shift to that concept. And I always would say this too. Like, you can't control who people, I mean, actually choose to fall in love with. Like,
I was about to say that too. So yeah.
Like I could have stopped talking to this person, and then they could have met the person. They could have met like crossed this person maybe like a year or 2 years later, and then they connected. I think that sounds stupid if I don't deal with this person to try to control this person and say, oh, you can't talk to such and such. First of all, how am I telling you can't talk to such and such like as if I have claim or this is property of mine? You get what I'm saying? Like that person don't belong to you. Like, and I understand what Capri said too. Like, I don't care that much. Like, if I'm over, because I don't believe in fronting like a lot of niggas do. Like a lot of niggas would be like, yo, hey man, yo, I see Shorty. Yo, you mind if I holler at her? Niggas be like, man, nah, I don't care about Shorty, man. Fuck her and all this other. And they really do care. And then the moment you start hollering at her, niggas be on some sour shit. They be like, yeah, man, that's fucked up. I'm like, nah, I asked you before I hollered at her. niggas are known for that. They'll front on you quick. They know they care about the shit, but then they'll be like, yo, I don't really care about her. And they brush it off, but they really care. See, I'm one of them niggas. If I care, I'm going to let you know I care. I'm like, hey, look, I still love her now. Stop. I love her still. That's something different. Why you laughing, Capri? I love her still. So then
you gonna say it
like, look,
you gonna say it like that. I love her still.
Yeah, you could because with niggas you gotta be very strong and forthcoming. Like so, like say if I'm talking to Josh, I'm like Josh, I love her still now. Stop playing. I love her. So it's like it's different. Like because most guys, they be like, oh man, oh my bad, damn, you love her. They'll fall back. They don't usually pursue because they be like, oh my bad, you still caught up. That's why a lot of dudes actually ask you first. Most dudes don't just approach it; they ask you first.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think it's a 50-50. I think it's 50-50. Some act, some go behind your back.
No. Well, it ain't 50-50, but there are some who do go behind your back. Most dudes, if it's somebody you really, really close with, they usually ask.
Yeah, true.
But there are guys who do go behind your back. It ain't 50-50 now, because I can't say that because I don't know how a lot of niggas be rocking. But even from hearing like with most people and how they operate, most guys, like if it's a person they're close to, they ask. Most guys don't usually overstep like that, unless it's one of them Jody type niggas. I don't know if y'all know what a Jody is. Jody's like a term most people used to hear from like the military. He used to call him backdoor Jody. Like the moment you walk out your front door, backdoor Jody coming through the back. He gonna dick her down. He gonna whatever. He gonna do it within your absence. You know what I'm saying? So unless you got like one of them real Jody type friends who they ain't gonna care. They gonna dick down whatever anyway. So it's like, yo, you gotta understand that nigga. But yeah, I don't see it that way. I don't set claim to people who I don't own. Even if it was like, because I used to always, me and Matt used to have this conversation too. And I'm like, yo, so for people who might not know, because we on the internet, bring y'all into my world. I have 3 baby mothers. I don't have a problem with any nigga I know or any nigga I'm cool with talking to any of my baby mothers. And if we want to be honest, I would actually prefer it be a nigga who I know. Because I think about my children first. So I'll be like, well, damn, I know this nigga. At least I know my kids are around a good nigga. I don't give a fuck about the women per se. Like I don't have involvement with these women. So I don't give a fuck who these women lay with. I don't give a fuck who women get involved with. I don't like this don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just got children together and I understand the assignment. And my assignment is to take care of my children. So I don't care who you lay with. I don't own you, and I've been married. I don't care if it was my ex-wife. Listen, if you get with her and you tell me you love her, you fell in love with her, I'm gonna say high five, and then I'll be like, you want me to give you the Carfax, or you want to go into this with your heart, and then whatever happens, happens. Because I think the best people to ask when dealing with relationships would be the person who's been within the relationship with them before. So it's all about what you want to understand. If you say, yo, Kev, I need the Carfax. How is she as a person? How is this? Boom, 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 boom. I was like, boy, pull up a chair. I got a story. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the game. And then you make the decision on however you want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, I don't do that. I'm a little different. Like I know most people got a problem with this. I do know this.
Because they don't be over their exes.
And I always said that too. That the only and I'm gonna be honest, in life of me seeing it, the only people I ever see care like that are people who still have feelings. Because the people who be like, yo, I'm over and I don't give a fuck, they don't care. The only people I ever saw care was the people who gave a fuck about this situation, was the people who still had feelings. All the people who I ever met who did not have feelings for their ex did not care. So I agree with that. I think when people care, that means you haven't gotten over your feelings and you're not willing to be honest with us. What y'all think about that, though? Izzy, what you think about that concept? I know you say hell no. Do you think that's a situation of a person just not being over them? Or you think it's just a principle that it's like, yo, nah, don't touch my leftovers? What you think?
I think it might be both. Honestly, like the way I am, it's just that like I don't know. It's just like, you're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be my family. Like, why are you out here trying to, like, be with someone that, like, we're not together now. So it's like, there's obviously a reason. Usually when people aren't together, it's very rare that, like, it's like a mutual thing where like, okay, peace, like, over this, whatever. It's usually, something ends up being messy. And then I had to go through the mess, heal from the mess, and then now I'm around the person that gave me the mess because of your ass. Like, no, fuck that. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, find some other fish in the sea, please. I'm begging you.
I got a question, Izzy.
I think people don't be really completely healed. If you completely
Hell
heal
no.
from a person and
Hell
you don't
no.
have you don't have no feelings toward this person. I'm not even just talking about the feelings of love, feelings of hate, feelings of just wanting something bad to happen to that person, or if you just don't give a fuck about that person, period, it wouldn't even bother you.
And like, I just feel like, and going off of that, I agree, I do, but like, I'm being realistic. Like, I know how I am, and I know how a lot of people are, and like, like, when you have an ex, that's like, that's the goal, to just not be like emotionally tied in any way, shape, or form to that person. But it's like, I'm not a judicious political person. Like, I am an emotional human being. So it's like, my emotions are going to do what it do, even though even though I don't want it to be that way. It's just how, I don't know. It's just how I am. Like, I can't control it.
So I had a question, Izzy. What if the homegirl was like, Izzy, I mess around and got to know him, and I think I love him.
Bitch, love someone else. Love these nuts. I don't know. Nah, like, fuck you, bitch. Like, how dare you? How dare you, bitch?
Izzy, you ain't gonna give him no room for love?
No, hell nah. Fuck that.
I think it also depends
toxic ass love.
I think it also depends on the timing. Like, if this 5 years later and I say like, oh, I'm in love with your ex or whatever, and you give me that, I'm gonna be like, girl, you should be over this by now. It's been 5 years. Like, you should have been
about that. It's not even about that. Like,
I understand it's an ego thing, really, what it is.
Probably.
And I agree, because it's time heals all wounds. Like, after 5 years, come on, shit. You should be doing your own thing.
And I probably am, but when I see him pulling up with my bestie or one of my friends, and he's wearing the shirt I bought him, he's wearing the shoes that I, finessed him and bought him for Christmas with this other bitch, then I'm gonna punch them both in their face. And like, what's up? Like, seriously.
That nigga hop out the car with that fresh cardigan sweater Izzy done bought. Look, that nigga got the Levi's on with a fresh cardigan sweater. Izzy,
like,
pissed.
what? Like, what? Looking like my full-blown son. Like, what?
I'm too sarcastic. I'll be like, you looking real fresh. I like that outfit. I like that outfit. It look good on you. Y'all look cute together.
You know what I used to do? I used to always say, well, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I'd be happy with any of my exes getting relationships.
Josh, but yeah. See, well.
What? Go ahead.
I was about to say, oh no, well shit, Mike Joe should have been on the show. I'd be like, yo, what I used to do, man, I used to label my attire. Like I used to take pride in labeling my attire of the female who bought the attire. Like when Mike would hit me up and we was like, yo, we about to hit the club or something, and he'd be like, what you wearing? I'd be like, yo, I'm wearing such and such chain, such and such shoes, such and such this. Like I would name, I put the pride on them. I'd be like, yo, old girl such and such, I'm rocking her the joint. She bought this. Old girl bought me this. I always gave you the pride. I put the pride on. I'd be like, yo, I'm wearing this attire, the girl name attire. I'm wearing this attire, and then this attire. A couple of my
and then some people be foolish to be like, oh, after they break up, like I'm throwing all the stuff that he bought me out. I'm not doing that dumb shit. I like the shit that he bought me.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I ain't doing
that.
Shit. You said you will, Izzy?
No, she said she.
No, I said I wouldn't. I mean, it depends. It depends on the value of it. It depends on the value of it. If it's just like some like whatever shirt, I'm like, I don't need this. So I mean, it really depends.
I ain't going nothing away. I like my.
I ain't no hoarder. I ain't no hoarder.
I wear my whatever shirts to the gym.